And we're live today. Welcome to another edition of the Digital Bullpen, episode number 8. Per usual, our people were going to come in. I got some people coming in. They're a little bit behind schedule. We know that Manny works, and he'll get in a few minutes, and we'll be talking about the Breathable Skunk Girl. Trusty Sidekick should be joining us as well. In the meantime and in between time, we'll just go ahead and run solo for a little bit and see what happens. And let's see what happens. So, per usual, I'm gonna do what I normally do. So I borrow somebody's pencils and try to lay some inks over them, and see how that turns out. And I keep getting these from a website called Sean's High Res Pencils. I don't know if he's the one that draws them, or if he borrows them from other people and just puts them out there to be done. But either way, can't complain. I know El Guapo is on his channel right now doing big things. Hey, that's Trusty.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can hear you. Whoa, you sound so different.
Really?
You sound very clear, man.
That's all thanks to you, brother.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah, I'm sitting here going through it, and apparently I had it muted.
Oh yeah, because there's a button that mutes it.
Yeah, and it's flashing.
Yeah, it's very nice, right? So you can just mute yourself.
It's pretty sweet. Hey, Manny.
Hello.
Manuel Correa's in the house too. We're already live, by the way. But so, how you guys doing, Manny and Mr. Trusty Sidekick?
Busy.
I know you are, brother. I always tell the audience, you got to give Manny a couple of seconds. He works and he rushes straight home and tries to join us. So I can't even be mad at that. Comic Book Bob says, howdy to you, Comic Book Bob.
Howdy
for joining us. I know El Guapo is doing his own stream and he's doing the Lone Wolf thing. I'm not trying to compete against him or anything like that, but he said he was doing a warm-up sketch. So I don't know if that means that he was gonna, EVS and Melanie are streaming right now, so it might be a little light in here tonight. It's okay. Nighthawk Warrior says hello.
Well, it's Tuesday. It's High Council night, right?
This whole craziness, man. This whole last week has just been crazy.
It really has.
Yeah, and Trusty, you don't sound like yourself.
Better or worse?
I don't know. It's just freaky. I was like, who is this guy in here? I'm like, I know it's Trusty, but it just doesn't sound like Trusty.
I don't sound like I'm talking down a tunnel anymore, right?
I know, it's weird.
He's got a new mic setup, man.
I know, we need the old... Nah, I'm joking. We need the old chunky mic. We don't want this good mic is no good.
No, it's better because now when he does those Sean Connery impressions, it's going to sound amazing.
That's right. You never know when Sean Connery's going to show up.
Speaking of Sean
Connery, we could only get Brian Shearer in here, I could talk to Michael Caine like we used to when we did The Man Who Would Be King.
Speaking of which, Josh Chris Art is in the house.
There can only be one McLeod.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We got some really talented people.
Dueling Connerys. Yeah. Be careful what you shoot at in here, Ryan. Most things in here don't take kindly to bullets.
Let's see. Comic Book says a lot of people are streaming late because YouTube had an issue earlier, had to cancel my stream, and Chester and Pope had to cancel theirs as well. Whoa. Well, I'm glad you joined us, Comic Book Bob, so I'm not even mad at that.
My favorite line by Sean Connery is whenever he actually says the F word in The Rock. He's talking to Nicolas Cage and that bad guy. That's my favorite line of Sean Connery of all time.
Really?
Oh, yes. Where he just looks him in the eye and he's like, I don't know about you. I don't know about me, but you're... Oh. I'm like, oh, Sean.
Sean Connery getting salty.
Oh, love it. The Rock is probably one of my favorite movies with him.
Dude, that movie is so old now. I can't believe how old that movie is.
I know.
I know my show interrupting everything.
You're just talking.
I know.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh. La, 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 la. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do.
Oh man, I didn't mute that. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we heard it.
Guys are just talking.
Oh man. Sorry about that.
So what are you guys talking about?
No, it's just stuff.
Right back.
We heard it.
My bad, fellas. I thought I had pressed the mute button. So it is what it is.
It is what it is.
You know, some people are just people. Can't stop them from being who they are.
People.
Comic Book Bob says, I'm going to stop typing and get some drawing done. Drawing digital or physical or traditional comic book, Bob? Let's see what else is going on.
What's going on?
I heard Google Hangouts was down. Well, I don't know. I just got home and everything seemed to be working. So I just went ahead and did what I was gonna do. You know, which is nothing, like always.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Nothing, like always, nothing.
You're not gonna do nothing.
You know,
You're gonna be a star of your own show.
not me, man. I'm just a guy that hosts guys that actually have talent. That's what I do. I host guys that got talent, and then, you know, I talk a lot so they can finish drawing.
Oh, you're funny.
Comic book process traditional. I have a tablet, but not good with it yet. Need to work on it more. Yeah, it takes a little bit of adjusting a little bit. You know.
Let me give you another viewer. Come on, we need another viewer. We're down to 3. We need at least 4 viewers. 4 people on the panel. We need 4 viewers.
You know, like they said there's a lot of competition. Malin, EVS.
We need at least 4 viewers. 4 people on
All the
panel.
heavy hitters. All the heavy hitters are on. Us little guys, you know.
That's we little people.
Yeah, us we little people.
We little people.
We mean we matter nothing to the gods of YouTube.
I don't know about that.
There's a lot more we little people than the big people.
And Comic Book Boss said, here's a link to my Instagram. He's got some pieces up there. Nice. We'll definitely check it out. And anybody that's in here, go check out Comic Book Bob on his Instagram, IG. Whoa.
What?
Oh, what's Good Dog Press got on his screen, man? This lady all, you know, looking all like she's trying to get you seduced. It's not what the original picture looked like, but that's the way it came out after I finished it. I don't know what they had going on. What the heck going on? Let's see. Got everybody here. Yeah,
Come on.
we got 4 people watching and 5 people watching and 6 likes. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I don't even know how that adds up. What is Manny working on?
Manny's working on his thumbnails. I haven't done thumbnails in a while, so I've noticed that when I do my thumbnails, we get people come after. When I do crappy thumbnails, we don't get nobody come after.
Oh, so you're working on a thumbnail.
Mm-hmm. So this will be
Nice.
for the last night's stream.
That's very nice.
And everybody's gonna go, "Oh, what the hell is Manny drawing that kind of?"
Right, and then man gonna say, "I didn't draw it.
I don't know.
I'm not the pervert. That was Ortiz."
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
But it's your thumbnail.
It's my thumbnail.
Oh, speaking of thumbnails, the unbreathable skunk girl saying aloha chat with her beautiful skunko pop.
That is an awesome piece of artwork there, I must say. It's one of the best artworks I've seen in a long time.
And that beautiful skunko pop, man.
How you doing, honey?
Can't even get mad at that. Skunk girl on Indiegogo and Indie and then whoa, that model though. Whoa.
Oh, you made improvements. Trust me. I mean, I've seen the original.
I know.
You made a lot of improvements on that artwork.
I made her look actually very
Yeah. I mean, it was like, whoa. It was like the movie Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
right.
What kind of woman do you want? I want. You want demure, you want slutty.
Yeah.
I want slutty.
That's right. Once they relax him a little bit, the truth comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unbreathable Skunk Girl says 1 more day of 8. 8 days? Wait a minute, huh?
Yeah.
It's only 7 days in a week.
Yeah. 8 days in a row.
Oh. Like, what kind of week are you at? Do Hawaii got different weeks? They got more ways in there, you know. Raiso 177, which is my biological brother.
What's up, Rizzo?
He has joined us tonight. Man, what's up? What's up, my brother?
Everybody's getting. Did you tweet this out?
I did. I tweeted it and put it on the Facebook.
Let me go retweet. Retweet.
Yeah, I should have tagged you on it. My bad.
You didn't tag me. What is wrong with you?
Well, I thought it was gonna be late.
Now I've got to go find it now.
I know. In the sea of tweets that I make.
When was the last time you had your brother on the show?
It's been a while. It's been a while. Well, you know, what was the last time he watched the show? It's been a while. It's been a while. You know. Oh, he said, never mind. Just recuperating. No, not much. I'm just recuperating. Yeah, I heard, man. I hear you. I hear you, my brother. I hear you. Jiu-Jitsu hurts every day. I bet it does. That's why old people like me abstain from doing stuff like that.
Are you echoing?
I don't know. That means somebody's got me on a microphone. Or like somebody's microphone is picking up the speakers.
I don't hear the echo at all.
I hear it.
I do.
But am I the only one that's echoing? Let me see.
I don't know. Do you hear me echoing? Testing 1, 2.
Yeah, you're echoing a little bit.
Huh.
It's that damn new microphone.
How about now? Hearing any echo now?
Just not really, just a little bit. But then you know what? Now it's kind of gone.
Yeah, I didn't hear it at all.
I did, and Manny did.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what caused it. I know, like with the Blue Yeti, I always have a headset on, so I'm not having the speakers transmit.
That's probably me then.
Oh,
Yeah, see, I don't have a headset on. It comes through my TV.
nice.
Yeah, and mine's coming through external speakers.
Nighthawk Warriors is recruiting my brother to go check out his channel. Says, go check me out, man.
Skunk City.
Skunk City. I like that one. The only thing that would have made it pop if you would have did it like the movie and her eyes would have been green and that would have been the only thing in color. I would have looked amazing.
We can do that.
Because you know how in the movie, the girls at the beginning when she's smoking the cigarette, only her lips and her eyes are in color,
and
everything else is dark.
I don't know if it's gonna show up because it's gonna be so small.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, it's just a thought.
We can try. We can try.
So she was going for that style, that look. Let's see what Manny can pop up with. It looks like a cyborg. Marcus Gibbons is in the house. Yeah, Marcus Gibbons is in the house. Josh is in the house. Trusty's in the house.
That looks too weird.
It does look weird. Never mind. That was a bad idea.
We'll just go with the black and white.
Yeah.
Well, it's just a thumbnail, so it's like, no biggie.
Yeah.
What I should do is look at how Sin City's thing is and try to copy that.
Right. I don't know. I'm just saying. Information Man Show says peace, family. Well, peace to you too, man.
Ow.
Nice try, says Kino or Rizo. What's up, chat in the panel? Yeah, Information Man Show says, what's up to the chat in the panel? Well, what's up, Information Man? Thank you for joining us. We're doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. Hope you're doing well as well. We got a nice little show going on. We got Manny who's promoting the Unbreathable Skunk Girl. If you haven't heard of it yet, it's the smash hit for the summer. The blockbuster comic book coming out soon. How many days before it launches?
It is 3 weeks away, people. 3 weeks away. So go on over to Indiegogo and go sign up for the updates and the exclusive stuff, free of charge if you back the book. Only if you do it. If you gotta sign up. If you don't sign up, you're not in the running for the free pinup and free card. Exclusive.
I signed up.
Exclusive only to people who sign up. Good man, sign up.
Yep. And if Manny has the link, let him throw it into the chat.
I will do that right after I do this thing. I will put it in there for sure.
Marcus, do you still have the link for Manny's Indiegogo pre-launch page? If Marcus has it, he'll probably throw it up there.
Cool.
Hopefully. He's doing a great job over there entertaining the chat. You know, we'll see what comes up. Let's see. Marcus says yes. All right.
Thank you, Marcus.
He is a great mod. There you go. Boom. And right on cue. There is the pre-launch link in the chat.
Awesome.
Y'all can go check it out from Mr. Good Dog Presses Indiegogo for his own comic book, The Unbreathable Skunk Girl.
Thank you.
As he said, if you sign up and you back the book, you will get a special perk.
Yes, sir.
And signing up is free. All you know is just to get into the email listings to keep updated on what's going on and everything Good Dog Press and Skunk Girl related. You know, then he has a whole bunch of other IPs out there, intellectual properties that people might find interesting.
Well, she's a throwback to the '90s. So if you like that bad girl art, fun times. It's gonna be fun. It's not gonna be stiff. I mean, I hate to say it, but I looked at a whole bunch of new comics recently, and it just don't do it anymore, dude.
Yep.
It's really bad. It's like I looked at one of these comics that somebody said was really good, and I started looking at it. It was all faces.
And talk about
pages and pages and pages of just faces. I'm like, this is not very dynamic. And people are, saying it's a great book. I'm like, maybe good writing, but the dynamics of the story, it ain't doing it for me.
you talking about one of the big two books, or
No. I'm not gonna say what book it is. I'm just saying. I mean, I looked at it. I was like, oh my lord.
indie book?
It's not an indie book.
Okay.
It's actually a book you can get off the shelf. I was just surprised.
It's probably DC. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I mean, back in the day, you had fight scenes in every single book. You had multiple fight scenes. You had the people talking about going to the fight scene, and these books are just like, well, what's going on here?
Yeah, these books nowadays are more like the Sunday funny comics and not like the action comics. You know, like Blondie, where all you see is the two heads talking and making the jokes.
Yeah,
Even though I did enjoy Blondie, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, Blondie was good. I still have to make one of those sandwiches that Dagwood used to make.
Yeah, Dagwood made. How do you stay so skinny eating them big old sandwiches?
Damn, he had like 9 Dicker sandwiches, dude.
He was always running from Mr. Dithers.
That's true. Are we telling our age here?
Little bit.
Oh, people are like Dagwood, Blondie. What is that?
What is that? What are they talking about? They talking code.
Yeah, and Hagar, the Viking. Oh,
Yeah. Actually, that's the first time I got to read Spider-Man was through the Sunday comics. I remember him going up against Kraven the Hunter.
whoa. Yeah, Kraven the Hunter.
I was like, that is such a cool costume.
And you remember when the Star Wars strip first premiered? With Russ Manning doing the artwork?
I never saw it.
No?
I heard about it, but I never saw it. We didn't have it here.
Jerkins comes in and says, throws a grenade and leaves. What's up, Jerkin? I do indeed do that well. Says Dragon. Yeah, that's some old school right there. Some old school.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I want to thank everybody for joining us. I know there's a lot of big guys streaming tonight, and y'all took the time to come check us out. We greatly appreciate it. As y'all know, Shinobi Raccoon, where's he at? Guapo just wrapped up. All right, he's got the link. He can come. And I guess I got to send you the link privately. Hold on.
We're going to get a wild Shinobi in here?
Yeah, he's everywhere, man.
I know.
And boom, there you go, Shinobi. Check your DMs. And of course, El Guapo is more than welcome to come as well. Shoot, we love El Guapo. He's my twin brother. How can I not like someone that looks exactly like me? Shoot.
I thought he was your older brother.
As a matter of fact, As a matter of fact, I told him that his logo is actually my face because he's got more grays now and I got less. Oh. Uh-oh. Some big guys commentary. Cross Comics in the house. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Cross Comics.
What's up, Rick? Slick Rick.
Yes. Back to the chat now.
Back to the chat.
Is that a commentary to the robustness of some? Nah, not really. You know, I try not to make those slights, but I mean, they are actually, you know, one of them is actually pretty robust, as well as one of the big guys. Let's see what I'm doing here.
You're welcome, Cross.
Hey guys. Bless you.
Hold on, this could be
Okay.
a triplet. Excuse me. Sorry about that.
Again. No, I'm kidding.
Shady Deer says, "Sup, guys?" Well, he said something else, but we're gonna go with guys.
Who are we inking today?
You know, I was saying earlier that I grabbed this from a site called Sean's High Res Pencils, but I don't think they're all his pencils. So I don't know who or what or when. But it's a little cave girl, Indian girl talking to a skull. We'll see how it turns out. So sounds like you're allergic to raccoons. Maybe. I don't know. I doubt it, man.
Oh shit. Hey Shady, you're gonna post that a page you were working on El Guapo show on Twitter when you're done with it?
Oh, is that who was on the show with El Guapo? I was wondering who that other person was.
Well, he apparently he apparently took one of the pics with my character where she was undressing and had his character make like he was peeping.
Huh. Peeping Tom.
Yep.
I think he says Doug on right, and Micah says, "Hey, Shady," and there we go. Yeah, I caught a little bit of the stream before I got on.
Oh,
Not much, because he said he was doing a warm-up sketch, so I assumed he wasn't going to stay on. He wasn't going to stream for long, so I was like, "All right, cool."
but then he got a couple of guests.
Well, you know, guests are good. Guests are awesome. Can't get meta guests. Yep. That Skunk City is looking pretty dope.
Yeah, it's up there now. And now I gotta go look and see what it looks like.
Like it.
Well, it's better than the thumbnail that I had.
I like it.
Well, yours one showed up. That one looks really good. Skunker on Indiegogo and Indicron.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw that? Let me see.
That's
Hold on, let me go.
That one looks pretty cool.
Maybe go look up Good Dog Press. See what he's talking about. Good Dog Press. Oh my lord!
Oh my lord! That's clickbait right there.
That is some serious clickbait.
That is serious clickbait.
That's bait.
That is some serious clickbait right there.
Skunk City hasn't shown up yet. They haven't uploaded it yet.
It was up on mine.
Yeah, it's not up on mine though.
Interesting.
All right. I mean, what else ones I gotta fix up?
Oh no. Unbreathable Skunker says, "LOL, I like it."
Yeah.
What did she like? Which one?
Which one? The Skunk City or the other one with the purple background? Or
I do like the Skunk City. That should be a shirt.
the shit, your shirt. You should make that into a tier. You know what? Stop playing. You should put it on crypto fashion. See what happens. So, Unbreathable Skunk we all want to know which one it is that you like. You know, mine or Manny's? Skunk City. Doggone it.
Thank you, honey.
Cool.
Oh Lord.
Uh-oh.
I'm taking my Skunko Pop back. I'm just kidding.
No hate. No hate.
I don't hate, man. I don't hate.
No hate. No hate.
Chrono says, I was about to watch a video about biographies, and it got taken down and flagged by YouTube. What? There you go. Well, I'm glad that it did because it brought you over here. So welcome to the stream, Chronos.
Yeah.
Wonder what biography you want to look at.
You know. I'm glad they came here then. Like, oh, well, I can't watch that, so I might as well just settle for ERTs. You know.
Wow.
So
Right.
I'll settle for ERTs and Shinobi Raccoon and Good Dog Press. I don't want to, but I have to. But I won't tell them. I just kind of make an offhand comment about YouTube channels, videos being taken down. Carl says, yeah, you're second on the list. It's okay. I am on the list. That's all that matters.
You're on the list.
That's all that matters. I take it as a win. I'm on the list. I'm on the list. Short, distinguished list. Can't get mad at that.
No, you can't.
Oh, he said he's laying down now to watch. He's gonna fall asleep. Carlos is gonna be knocked out.
Wow.
Carlos is gonna be knocked out. That's it. That's the end of that. Next time we'll see Chronos, it'll be tomorrow. That was the idea. Lay down, watch vids, pass out. I am mad. You got 2 hours. We're gonna give you 2 hours worth of whatever we're gonna put out for you to pass out onto. You're gonna be dreaming about skunks.
Yeah, some people listen to the ocean. Some people listen to, birds chirping, whatever.
Yeah.
Listen to EOTs and friends.
Right. And fall asleep peacefully and blissfully.
Yeah.
Yeah. The EOT
That's annoying
stream.
because I work the night. Yeah, that's annoying because I work the night shift, and when I get in, the birds are chirping.
Yeah. I make people money sleeping. Not me. I'm not monetized.
Because it's gonna be subliminal. Gonna wake up and go, I backed Skunk Girl at what tier? I'm gonna be in the book. What?
Yeah. That's
Marcus
what I'm
is
talking about.
being an awesome guy out there. Thank you, Marcus.
Marcus Gibbons is the bomb diggity, man. You didn't know?
Yeah, I know.
Marcus Gibbons is the bomb diggity. Or as they used to say back in the day, the bomb.com.
Somebody's doing something.
All right now.
Right. That sounds like race typing.
Ooh, Chrono says he gets a new graphics card at the end of the month. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
He's gonna be able to do some of that video game stuff he does. Y'all haven't checked them out. Kronos is a good dude to check out. Puts out videos every 15 minutes. I can't keep up with him anymore. You know? 4 times more power, he says. Why am I being replied to by him? I don't know what he's talking about. Let's see. Oh. Freaking tank. Whoa, hold on. Hold on. Shh. Shh. El Guapo has entered the stream.
You better be quiet.
It's your older twin brother.
I know. I was telling folks they don't believe me.
The empire has been built.
What is up, man? What's going on, guys? Whoa. What is that? Dude.
Which one? The Skunk City?
Oh my gosh, dude. Who did that?
Manny?
Manny.
Yo,
Cool, ain't it?
I love that, dude.
thank you.
Just something about that high contrast in black and white. I just love it. And then with the red, it's just killer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
So what's going on, guys?
Nothing, man. You know, we didn't need to trump you, man. I was you said you was gonna do a warm-up sketch, so I thought it was gonna be okay to come on. I didn't know you was gonna.
No, you're good. You're good. Hey, listen, it's a warm-up sketch. I have to get back to this. So it just, it got a little life of its own, as these things tend to do.
Right.
I just wanted to be on for about an hour or so. Ended up being more like an hour and 20 minutes. But hey, I got to meet
You didn't go too far over.
State Comics. I had Shinobi on there. I had Shady on there. It was fine.
Cool.
Yeah, it was cool. Caught a little bit of it,
Yeah, work. No, I hear you. Got to get back to tus cosas.
Yeah. Well, I just read when I got home like 5 or 10 minutes before going on stream. I did a Manny today where I just got home and I'm just popped on the computer.
Well,
I haven't done anything else. E, come on, man, give me a break. Well, we're slave driving the Manny.
why are you so mean, man? You don't be like that, man.
It's out of love, Manny. I've really come to realize that.
Right? Does he not know this by now?
He loves me so much. He loved me a long time.
Dude, it's weird how much love. It's borderline incestual.
Oh,
Right?
I don't
That
know
is
about
how much
that.
he's loving you.
I don't know about that.
It's like, what?
We can draw the line somewhere, and I think we just found where that line needs to be drawn.
yeah.
Oh my Lord. We just give Manny a little bit of a razz, a little bit of a hard time,
Yeah,
Right.
it's all good.
because he is the man of the hour. Because he goes live in how many days, Manny? Anyway, about 3 weeks.
Yeah, when I got a whole damn mouthful of potato chips.
That ain't my fault. At least it's potato chips.
You must have waited tables in the past.
3 weeks, buddy. 3 weeks. 21 days. I got so much stuff to do.
Right.
Man.
He's ready to be ready. I don't know who told him he could eat chips in the middle of the stream.
Hey, Eddie's got to eat.
Well, at least he's eating a normal snack.
Yeah, right. No, they're probably squid chips or something.
Oh, nasty.
Oh, squid chips. It's good stuff.
Manny, I hope those are potato chips.
It's salt and vinegar chips. Salt and
See,
vinegar.
now you couldn't just do a regular chip. You had to do nasty salt and vinegar chips.
Oh, salt and vinegar is awesome.
No, it sucks. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know why people eat salt and vinegar. Why?
It's good in moderation. I wouldn't eat a whole bag of them in one sitting, but
Manny's gonna eat a whole bag in one sitting.
Yeah, exactly.
You cannot.
Man, is that true?
There's no way I could eat a whole bag of salt and vinegar chips. It's like, oh my Lord, it's so hard to eat a whole.
yeah.
About 10 of them is hard.
No.
What
I
do you
like
eat?
what I like are the chips that have the Old Bay seasoning on it. But I can't eat a whole lot of those either.
Yeah. I mean, you know, since we're talking about snacks, all right? So this was my snack back when I was in my Marine Corps platoon days. Pork rinds, hot sauce, and orange juice.
Interesting.
Stomach's toe up.
That was it, man. That's about what I can afford. Cost me about $2.25 for that hookup.
Yeah. People don't realize that when you first start out, there's not that much money in it.
Nope.
There's a reason why they have dining facilities or DFACs or mess halls or whatever they're called nowadays.
Yeah, they're called chain restaurants. It's not like back in the day, man. Back in the day, the mess hall was a mess hall.
Yeah.
Now, like restaurants, freaking chefs cooking designer food.
Oh yeah, my nephew, he's one of those guys in the Navy. I think he went and competed against Dwayne Wade's personal chef. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
I respect that.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, look at my nephew doing big things for the Navy. I was like, the Navy though, why the Navy? But then again, I was like, whatever. It's your career.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing wrong with
Can't get involved in that.
I love the Navy.
I know you do.
We know you love the Navy, man.
The Navy gave you the unbreathable skunk girl.
Exactly.
You know?
Right.
It would be no skunk girl without that. With the song "In the Navy," I met my skunk girl in the Navy.
Right. Yeah.
So that I posted this wisdom saying that I don't want to take all the credit for the other day, but man, church on Sunday was off the chain.
Oh yeah?
Oh man, dude, it was awesome, man. From like you ever go into church and like you go in there and it's almost like this calm feeling that you have, like something's gonna happen. You just don't know what it is. It could be good, it could be bad. But
Right.
there's just like, so I kind of went into that. My wife wasn't feeling well, so I took the kids. We went there. My wife stayed home, and man, I tell you, walked in there. And the worship leader was like, dude, he's an old blues singer that
Right.
got saved, but the guy can play guitar and he can sing. I mean, the guy is just like amazing. Man, he had that place like just, it was amazing. And the worship, and then this lady soloist that she comes maybe once a month, but she had skipped the last couple months because she was doing some other things. So she was there this Sunday, and she was just like, she was like singing this "Lord Jesus, I Love You" song. Child, it was, dude, the whole thing, man. The service, people were like, just like that. You could just feel it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So thick. It's like the presence is so thick. You're like, man. And then the preacher got up there, and he had just come back from a family vacation, so he had a good chance to kind of like, you know,
Recharge his batteries. Yep.
And man, I'm telling you, he preached, and that quote, he busted that out, and I was like, I'm sorry, Pastor, but I'm stealing that. You know?
That was a good quote. I loved it, man.
Dude, that was an amazing quote, you know. But yeah, man, you know. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Amazing. I loved it. I was like, oh, look at El Guapo dropping some nuggets here.
I don't want to take credit for that, you know. But I figure, you know, in the context of what it was such a good saying that, you know, it just definitely crossed that line between not just being for church only, you know.
No, you know, a lot of things that are said in the church are very inspirational, can be applied to a lot of things in life.
Yeah.
Right. Uh-huh.
Just, you know, just some people have a tendency to take it out of context.
Yeah, you know, but you know, I mean, the nice thing about here is I don't think it's gonna get to Mike Miller, Ethan Van Sciver status, or
Nah, definitely not, man. Definitely
status. Apparently now.
Nah, not at all. Not at all, not at all. Let's see. Like to share, Durkin, very nice work. Tat Ferret done started some boom about name 3 things or 9 things about me, and now I'm getting blasted by everybody and their mama on Twitter. Thanks, Tank. Appreciate it. I probably will not be on that thread, but thank you, buddy. If your home computer and internet worked as well as your Twitter, you'd be amazing. Freaking Tank. Love the guy, but I know why he's doing it. He's running promotion. He's running promo. Tank working hard. Hardest working man in indie comics. Tank says you're welcome and puts a devil on me. Put that devil on me.
Get thee behind me.
You're the devil.
Was that Manny?
No, that was me.
Well, because Manny is the Portuguese Sean Connery, from what I understand. Yeah.
He is. But Trusty Sidekick does some great voice impersonations.
Okay, I gotta get Trusty. You gotta give me that one again.
Well, I was actually doing like this character Mike Myers did on an episode of Saturday Night Live, where he was like this hyperactive, hypoglycemic kid that was tied to the playground. He had a harness on, you know, so he couldn't get away. And he's like, "You're the devil." But when I watched Justice League and I saw Ezra Miller running, that's what I thought of. Okay, I thought of Mike Miller. I mean, not Mike Miller. Excuse me, Mike Myers. Mike Myers, character from Saturday Night Live.
You know, I'm glad I'm not the only one that noticed that he looks so awkward trying to run.
He really did.
Who's Ezra Miller?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's There's no shame in his game. I'll tell you that. You can say that about him.
Definitely not an athletic person.
He looks like he should be though, right?
Maybe.
I don't know. It doesn't look like he's out of shape, you know.
Well, being in shape and being an athlete, it's two different balls of waxes. You can be in shape and now be an athlete.
No, I do agree with that.
True.
Yeah.
And you could be a little, a little portly, but have great athletic abilities.
No, right.
Or you could be super skinny and have like super great athletic abilities. This guy in the army, he was like 5'9", maybe. Dude weighed maybe like 110 pounds. Jumps out of the gym, could dunk the ball on people 6 feet up. Just crazy. Like you would never think, because his calves were so little and his thighs were, he wasn't big at all. He was just athletic as all get out. He could jump right out of the doggone gym. And he was almost 40. That's what killed me. I was like, damn, this dude is almost 40 years old.
It's that strength to our weight ratio.
Yeah. Whatever it was, man, he could jump. I couldn't believe it. But you could be in shape. As a matter of fact, that's the big debate, right? With Joshua Ruiz.
Oh yeah.
Saying that Ruiz is an athlete and Joshua's a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
They said that Joshua's 6'6" and can't dunk the ball. So he's not an athlete. He's just, he's just a dude that's in shape.
That's a shame.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
The rematch is happening. It's going to be the same result.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Hopefully, I don't know, man, but when you quit once and people get on you about it, is it easier to say to yourself, all right, well, I'm not going to quit. We'll do whatever it takes. But when you get hit a few times, don't you get that muscle memory of the last beating you took?
It's a psychological thing. Yeah, definitely. Some people can rise above it, and some people just revert back to it. Like, you know what? It's not going to change. He looks like he's going to pummel me again. I'm just going to go down.
Yeah.
And that's why some people say that when some fighters get knocked out, they get broken. They're never the same.
I guess that's why. Well, Mike Tyson did say everybody's gonna plan till they get punched in the face.
Yeah. And even after he got knocked out, he wasn't the same.
Right.
Agreed.
He was broken after he got knocked out.
Yep. He got knocked.
Well, it didn't help that he got into all those troubles with the law.
Yeah. Bit a guy's ear off.
Yeah. Well,
But then he got his own show, Solving Mysteries.
And that was more frustration than anything else, because he knew he wasn't going to win that fight. That was a spur of the moment thing. I don't think he really meant to. Pretty sure he's sorry about that. So, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. The thought press is working on some skunk girl.
Sweet.
What's this you're inking there, E?
I don't know. I go to a site called Sean's High Res Pencils, right? And I grab whatever he has on his site that I think is going to look cool for the day. And I snatch it. But the thing with him is sometimes I don't know who the original artist is. I don't think he's the one that does all of them, because I've grabbed some Jim Lee pieces out of there, some, Neil Adams pieces out of there, and some other, pieces out of there that I know for sure are not his. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I have no earthly idea sometimes. But the site is Sean's High Res Pencils. That's all I could tell you, my brother. And
I respect that.
Yeah, I'm not trying to take anybody's thunder or credit. Definitely not. I just don't know. I just don't know whose it is.
Understandable.
I think some El Guapo stuff in the past.
Work.
Yeah.
Really?
Work. We know where those came from.
El Guapo sent me some stuff. I inked it. Spider-Man and some werewolf-looking thing, vampire person with an IV.
Jeez. We got an inspired inker. I'm gonna have to post more pencils.
Hey, if y'all post pencils and I see them and I snatch them, don't get mad at me.
As long as I get credit for the pencils, steal away. Or
I always give,
ink away.
if I know who I get them from, I always give them credit. Like with Critias, I always give credit to Critias. For El Guapo, I said I got them from El Guapo.
Work.
You know, I don't want to take anybody's thunder away, man. That's not cool.
Right. Thunder.
You know, you don't want to take people's thunder away.
Nope.
It's not the right thing to do, man. It's not very, very kosher.
Yeah,
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
would be prudent at this juncture.
Yeah, Trusty sounds so much better now.
It would be.
Don't y'all agree?
It would be
that
ill advised. He does.
Just to get a new mic set up?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
All right, Trusty.
Yeah.
Hey, it's all
Awesome.
thanks to E.
Yeah.
He traded me a new mic setup for a commission, so now I just got to deliver.
Yep. As a matter of fact, we got to talk about that.
Yes, we do.
So today's topic, ladies and gentlemen, is called character development.
Character development.
The Tank Ferret is in the background, so maybe he can talk a little bit about character development if he doesn't robot out on us.
Right? Am I roboting now?
No.
Yay! I love character development. Are we talking like personal or fictional?
Fictional. So here's the
okay.
scenario. We got a character, right? His name is the Borinkeneer, right? Korean War era. U.S. Army.
Okay.
All right. 5'9", 180 pounds.
Okay.
And so that's the character.
That's what you have so far?
That's what we're gonna start with. So we're looking
All right.
at Korean era Army uniform for now. For this start, Korean era Army uniform. Iron Cross is the patch. It's the same patch I put on my characters. That little black patch with the white iron cross. That's the unit symbol, because this is a real unit. Wait a minute, everybody stop. When did Paulo Romero Arts on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter join us?
Hello, everyone.
What's up, Pablo?
Yes, Pablo. ¿Cómo
Hey,
estás?
Pablo.
We greatly underestimated the sneakiness, sir.
Yeah. No, you reckon, because the story is gonna
Nice avatar, by the way.
the story is gonna happen in that era. So he's gonna be about, I don't know. Let's see. The average age for soldiers in that era was about what, 26. I know when Vietnam came around, it dropped down to 19. But I think for the Korean War, the average age was like 26 years of age.
Yeah. It's an interesting time to be a Puerto Rican, because that's during the Banana Republic days, when the U.S. was exploiting the islands, the Caribbean islands, especially places like Cuba and Puerto Rico.
That's what the whole Borinkeneer is all about, because that unit was an all Puerto Rican unit. So it's based on some historical, not hysterical. It may be hysterical. I don't know. To some people, it might be hysterical, but it's based on some historical facts, right? And and a little bit of embellishment.
All right. No, that sounds fun.
So Manny, is this going to be obviously it's a fictional tale to a certain degree.
Right. It's not going to be a historically accurate tale, but it's going to be based on some of the backgrounds that I'm rooted in. You know, because my grandfather.
Is there any meta thing going on, meta powers or anything, or is this just like Regular dude.
This is a regular dude.
Nice.
This is a regular dude, and he
All right.
actually at the end of the story gets pummeled near to death. So it's not gonna be a happy ending story. It's
All
not,
right.
not gonna be a happy ending story.
I see.
So it's a tragedy, and it features. I'm gonna guess that the main character, our protagonist, is like the archetype would probably be like the competent man, the competent person.
Yeah,
Um,
this is a guy who was born on the island, whose Spanish ability is not as good as mine, but better than most. So he can speak English, very broken. So there's a little bit of a
okay.
language barrier, right? A little bit of a language
Right.
barrier, which is what causes the problem that he's going to get into. The language barrier between the commanding officers who happen to be English speakers and the rest of the soldiers, which he is kind of like the liaison between, right? And in the interpretation of some set rules. Now,
Okay.
cause him to get in trouble. But I can't go too much into detail, man. And this trouble is going to cause him to be put into a certain situation. And this
Yep.
situation is going to put him in a situation where he's almost beaten to death. And that's all I can say.
Okay.
But
Yeah. Let's talk. We should definitely. This sounds definitely like something totally worth developing.
so Trusty's going to do the first commission for it. That's why I said let's
Nice.
talk about character development. So now that we got you here and Trusty's here, and he's the one that's going to draw it.
And
You
now
know?
this is the one that you sent me the 3 images of, right?
Right, but we're gonna scale it back. Those customs were modern day. That and then I listened to something that Wapo said a couple of streams ago, and I'm thinking he was right. So we're gonna bring him back to the Korean era.
All right.
So
Okay. Yeah.
gotta give credit to
So
Wapo for
get
that.
some. Yeah.
Something
There's plenty of
froze.
good reference material.
I missed something. E. Did you show something? Because like
No. I send it to Trusty because Trusty's gonna do the commission.
oh,
So I never really sent it to anybody. Trusty and I worked out a deal. I said he was like, man, he wanted a microphone. He was complaining about his microphone. So I said, yo, I'll send you a whole new set if you do the commission for me. And he was like, bet. I was like, I told you all the other day, I like to trade. I like trading things, you know. So we worked out that deal, and I got him a red microphone with a stand, pop filter, all the works.
Yep.
nice.
He hooked me up.
You know?
Well-
and then of course I told him do not rush on the commission because it's gonna be the first commission of this character. So, we could take our time. So now I got Tank here. I say, hey, let's talk about some character development. So
Yeah.
So what?
So
what
I
else,
got some homework for you if you're up for it.
what else would y'all need to do a first time commission of a character that's in my brain? And that's about as much as I've been able to tell you guys without spoiling too much. What else would you need?
Well, what you'll need to do is find some photographs of people that you think would look similar or have facial features that you're looking for your character. Physical features: are they naturally wide or narrow shouldered? Are they wide or narrow
At
hipped?
5'9", 180 pounds, he's gonna have to be broad because a short guy.
Okay, so he's a little stocky dude.
At 5'9", 180 is a pretty diesel guy.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's pretty diesel.
So
Yeah,
how you
so little pit bull.
so distribute the weight pretty evenly. Give him some nice tree trunks to stand on, right? Not a super thin waist. I don't want him to be like an hourglass type character, but not a gut either. Just have him like a nice solid trunk.
Solid. Yeah.
That's what I was just thinking. Like he's a Trump. He's a functional muscle.
Right. Like because he's in the army. He's an army, he's an army infantry in the army because the 65th Infantry Regiment was, like I said, an all Puerto Rican infantry unit. And I'll talk more about that later, some other time, but I don't want to get too deep into that. But so the book, I don't know if you knew this, but so the 65th Infantry Regiment about 6 years ago finally got the Congressional Medal of Honor, the Congressional Gold Medal of Honor, or whatever little medal they give to recognize segregated troops, right? So they finally got that under the Obama administration. Right. and I was one of the I was part of the group that was pushing the legislation. So I was helping out emails and whatnot and da. So when they finally did it, I felt super happy about that. And throughout the course of all of that, I found out that my grandfather was in the 65th Infantry. So then I was like, cool, so then it meant a lot more to me. So then I was like, man, if I ever get to do a book, I want to have a reference to that part of my life. My grandfather, part of the Puerto Rican heritage, my heritage, and as I was a kid growing up and all that stuff. So I figured, why not throw a little, take some part of history, not everything about it, just it's like, hey, this time in history, this unit, this guy. Now the guy's gonna be fictional, the unit's gonna be factual, right? And then the story's gonna develop from a factual stance, like in the war and whatnot, and things that may have happened during that time. And then we're gonna branch off into a fictional story based on that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's the story. But Trusty's job is to try to figure out what he looks like.
No pressure.
I'll talk to Trusty some more later on.
Yeah. We'll talk.
But at least now you know what some of what you're working with.
Yeah. It's very different from looking at these sketches that you sent me. I would not have guessed what you just described.
Well, like I said, I was talking to Wapo the other day. We were on the stream the other day, and he made some sense. I was like, huh, maybe I should bring it back. And then it kind of made me feel good because I used to love Sergeant Rock. Yes, I know it's DC Comics, but a lot of people don't know what Sergeant Rock is.
Oh, Sergeant Rock was good.
Yeah, so it kind of reminded me of Sergeant Rock, and I was like, man, a new age Sergeant Rock, but with a Puerto Rican protagonist and changing some things here and there would be kind of cool,
I mean, it's okay. I mean, how many people know who Challenges of the Unknown is?
That's true.
I used to like the Haunted Tank.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's a lot that can be done there, man. Seriously, I mean, those Sergeant Rock stories were they were great, and the thing about, at least in my experiences with Koreans, is that the South Koreans, man, they were really so appreciative of Americans. Yeah, I remember one time I was at my job, and this guy and his son come in, older gentleman, probably around, I don't know, he must have been about 70 or so, and his son comes up to me and he's like milling around looking at all these different tools and stuff that we had, and so he's talking to me and asking me some questions, and I said, "Oh, is that your abuji?" And he said, "Whoa, you speak Korean?" I said, "Yeah, I was in Korea. I learned a little bit." So then he says something to the gentleman, and he came over here. And when you're, say what you will about being a regular non-commissioned versus an officer, and but as this guy was walking up to me, all of a sudden you could just see his presence, and that I said to myself, wow, this guy's really got like a big presence on him. And so then his son was telling me that he was a captain in the Korean army. And so, well, no wonder he's walking like that. That's how I got that vibe off of him. So the guy looked at me, and he said, he said, I want to, I told him I was in the service. I was in the Marine Corps, and that I was stationed in Busan and Pohang, and went up to the DMZ for a stint there. And I tell you, that guy took his hand out and he shook my hand, and with a tear running down his face, said, "I want to thank you very much for all that you've done for my people." And dude, I was just like, I can't believe this guy, this officer is thanking me, you know. And it was just one of the greatest moments of my life, you know, and it made you realize that, you know, what you do in serving your country and when you get sent out to a foreign land, you don't know the impact that you're going to have, you know, and so it's important that, you know, you're a good person, that you're doing your duty, because you never know, you know. So
That's crazy, man. I never heard anything like that. That's pretty cool. Durkin is asking a whole bunch of questions. Does it come from a wealthy or poor background? This guy is from he's a campesino in Puerto Rico, which is pretty much poor background. Does he like Cheerios? Man, he can't afford Cheerios, man. He has coffee with cheese and pan sobao, and that's it. That's all he can afford at those times. That poor. That poor. El Guapo knows something about that. El pan sobao with coffee.
oh yeah, I just had some this past weekend.
Yeah. That actually used to be a breakfast. That was the whole breakfast at one time.
Yes. So I brought that home for my kids, and I made them ham, cheese, and egg on pan sobao.
Yeah.
They loved it.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love it.
And here I thought people were poor when all they could muster up for was a few pieces of Spam.
Well, Spam costs money, man. That has to be imported.
Oh, that's meat, man. I mean,
That has to be imported, brother. They don't make that in the island.
no, that's a Hawaiian delicacy.
It is a Hawaiian delicacy. Manny loves it with rolled up into a doggone what do they call that? A shrimp roll.
Dude, it's called a spam musubi.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Hey man, I love me some good Spam, bro. So I'm definitely feeling that.
I can't stand it.
You eat ham, don't you?
Actually, I don't.
You don't eat ham?
No, not really. I don't eat cold cuts, period. Very rare do I eat cold cuts.
That's all it is. Just
Yeah, it doesn't look like it though, Manny.
it's just more salty. That's all it is.
More blocky and greasy and
They got those fun chemicals in it.
you know, oh yeah.
Pressed into a loaf.
Bullet says pineapples and Spam grilled. There you go, Manny.
Dude, seriously, people make all kinds of recipes out of Spam.
Skunk Girl says, I gotta defend my man, Manny Correa. Spam is just ham. Doggone it, leave Manny alone. Well, that's the weirdest ham I ever seen in my life.
Right.
Well, my mom did make those infamous Spam enchiladas one time. Once. That's all she did it. Once.
Look,
Also, did Unbreathable just go Dr. Seuss on us?
this shit, Spam is just ham. Yeah, just a little bit. Gotta go with greasy, says Shabby.
Spam my ham. Spam my ham. Can I have some Spam? You can eat it.
Skunk Girl says Spam, musubi, and slushy from 7-Eleven. She says heaven.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm like, I don't want that combination ever in my life.
When you come down here, I'll get you one.
Please don't. I'll leave. I'll leave. Be like, that's the shortest trip to Hawaii ever. Like, what? Musubi. I had to leave.
Come on, kids. We're going to Hawaii. We're going to get some Spam.
Like, I don't gotta travel to Hawaii to get Spam. Corned beef. Now that's another thing we grew up on the island. That's freaking corned beef. I don't eat it anymore either. Like, oh God.
Corned beef is awesome, dude.
Look, corned beef is so popular in Puerto Rico. We used to call it prison food. Like, they're like, oh, they're serving prison food again. Oh, great.
Oh God.
Yeah, but did you guys ever eat something called potted meat?
No, I didn't eat potted meat either.
What?
Oh. Mom used to make sandwiches out of potted meat. You know, take
Was that like that devil's
mayonnaise, spread it on bread. Oh, it's nasty.
I know. That's why I didn't eat it.
dang?
My dad.
You mean she
still
didn't
loved-
hold you down?
Go ahead.
Oh, you mean she didn't hold you down and try to shove it down your throat?
Nah.
Man, when you're poor, all that stuff is like delicacies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Come on.
That is true, but I did, but you know what's cheaper than all of that?
Vienna sausages.
Pork chops.
Oh.
Pork chops is the cheapest meat in the world. I sure ate a lot of doggone pork chops when I was growing up. I think I ate pork chops 3-4 times a week.
You get fancy. You get pernil. If you want to get fancy,
Yeah.
you get pork shoulders.
I always thought pork chops was somewhat fancy eating.
No, pork chops is the cheapest. You could buy a pack. You could buy a pack of pork chops that'll last you pretty much half a month for less than 2 or 3 than a pack of 3 pieces of chicken. Man, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how cheap pork chops are. You don't believe me? Go look one day. The biggest pack of meats you'll see are pork chops.
Yeah, I'll have to do a comparison again, but I always
No.
think it's the other way around.
16 pieces of pork chop.
Right?
A soda pack with a couple of center cuts thrown in there for good measure.
Yep. And it's like $2. You're like, wow, pork chops are cheap. Nobody wants to eat pork chops. They're cheap. Trust me. I know. I do the groceries. I'm telling you. And Shabby says, after I learned Manny dislikes ice cream, I don't trust him with anything food related. Bullet says he agrees.
Huh.
Hey, wait a minute. Manny doesn't like ice cream. What are you, a communist, Manny? Whoa.
Apparently.
Fire shot at Manny.
Manny.
Manny said he don't like ice cream.
Manny invented ice cream.
Not someone not liking ice cream is like somebody not liking chicken. It's
Hey, don't ever say you don't like chicken. Chicken is awesome.
I know, but you don't like ice cream. So
Well,
do you like chicken?
you outgrow eating ice cream after a while, you know?
You never outgrow eating ice cream.
ice cream.
What the heck you talking about, Manny? That make no sense. What are you, 208 years old? Like I'm too old to eat ice cream.
How much ice cream were you eating?
I just never did like it that much.
Eso es bien raro.
Yeah, él es un tipo raro, que no le gusta el
No
mantecado.
entiendo eso, me está poniendo loco.
Yeah, hey, and here's the worst part, El Guapo.
Hey, yo,
He says he likes cheesecake, but with no toppings, just plain cheesecake. He says toppings are no good. Like I said, you don't have no kind of topping on your cheesecake? He said no.
dude.
Not even icing.
Nothing. He says he doesn't want anything on his cheesecake, just cheesecake.
He might just be a communist. I don't know.
I know, right?
Those are fighting words there.
Man, I'm glad you're looking at you and my eating habits.
Strawberry Manny? Not even a drizzle.
No,
And people say my eating habits are odd.
I am a cheesecake purist.
I mean, I feel that. I mean, I've had it that way, but I've put strawberries on it. I mean,
Right. Cherries,
Yep.
strawberries,
Cherries.
blueberries.
yeah.
But good cheesecake is just perfectly fine plain.
Exactly.
Huh.
That's great, but it's even better with some blueberries.
No, it's not.
Or strawberries. Or
The best
cherries.
cheesecake is no cheesecake.
There you go.
Um,
Shady D's just called you a heretic. And Chevy wants to know why Coldstone has weird names for sizes. I don't know.
So if you want to buy cheesecake, you can quote unquote go to Cheesecake Factory and eat their cheesecake, and it's good. But if you are price conscious and you're looking to get some decent cheesecake, you can't do any worse than Walmart. Walmart has
I'll
some
give you
good cheesecake.
Yep. Well,
Trust me, I do.
for us, it used to be the Food Lion. When I lived in the NC, Food Lion has some slamming cheesecake with strawberries and cherries and blueberries on it.
The normal way, the
Horrible.
best way.
And chocolate cheesecake can't be beat, man.
Chocolate cheesecake is horrible.
Okay, Manny. All right, I think E just jumped the shark.
There's a shark to jump.
Chocolate cheesecake,
It's amazing. What are you talking about?
dude. Chocolate cheesecake.
It's amazing.
No, it's not.
My son just popped in. It's amazing. All right. Someone's
Almost
got to
like
break
blueberry
that
for
tie.
some reason.
Say what now?
Someone's got to break that tie.
It is amazing. Look, I'm gonna tell you.
Cool. Okay, you got my son and you agree that it's amazing. Me and Manny are saying that
Well, Manny doesn't like anything. At least you like something on your cheesecake.
If you want free cheesecake, just order your mother to make it.
Well, there again.
Well, I guess it's free if you're not paying for it, but
Right,
somebody
right.
has to go out and get the ingredients and make it.
Bullet says, "Don't you have to do really well before there's a shark to jump?" I don't know I don't know the rules on shark jumping. Just like I didn't know the rules on the other word we're not discussing on this show today. There's that. I have no earthly idea.
Somebody sharpening a pencil?
Trusty
Briefly.
has the electric eraser and the electric pencil sharpener.
Nice.
No Luddites here.
For all your drawing convenience.
Well, you know, he's a professional. He can jump the shark multiple times. Oh, okay. I don't know anything about shark jumping. I've never tried it. Is it a new sport? Is it like I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
You know where it comes from, though, right?
No, I don't know anything about it.
You know where it comes from?
No,
You don't know where it come from.
nope.
There was an episode of the TV show Happy Days where
Happy days.
Fonzie jumped over a shark on his motorcycle.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
I missed that
And so-
episode.
pretty much. You know, you knew at that point it was over. So yeah, that's kind of where the phrase comes from. That's what it means. You know, if you've jumped the shark, yeah, it's over.
It's pretty much you being desperate, trying to get whatever
Okay.
range you got left.
Yep.
No.
What
I don't know.
episode I missed?
I don't think I'm being desperate by saying that chocolate cheesecake is amazing. I think it's just a Jimmy fact. And it doesn't have to be anybody else's fact, but it's a fact for me. And that's all that matters. I don't live by Manny's rules. Forget Manny.
Well, I would hope that you
With
don't
his
live by my
stupid with his stupid plain cheesecake laws.
rules. Really, you're gonna go there?
Man, I don't even know who lives in communist Mannylandia.
Oh, dude.
Somebody's getting a little vicious later.
Nah,
I
just messing
know.
with Manny. Just
I
messing with
know,
Manny.
man. You hurt my fifis.
You got those?
We've got enough unrest in the community. Please don't fight, you guys.
No. Hey, Manny, if you ate cheesecake with choppings on it, you wouldn't have to
Are you
stop
trying-
Fifi. You would
Are
have.
you trying to do some drama over here? Is that
Nah.
the best you can do?
I never bring drama, man.
We're not good at drama, so that is the best we can do.
That's the best.
Yeah.
you can do?
Leave the drama to the professionals.
I'm not bringing drama. I was hoping that I was bringing humor.
Hurt my fifis.
You ain't got no Fifis.
I got no fifis. Okay, that's true.
You ain't got no Fifis. You're like 89 years old, man. People your age don't care about nothing.
Oh,
Didn't you,
my Lord.
didn't you see Gran Torino?
86.
Ah, yes. Get off my lawn.
That's Manny. Manny's the Gran Torino guy.
Gran Torino guy was right.
Yeah. So he carries a huge cannon on his side and just threatens random thugs.
Yep.
What's wrong with that? It's pretty cool.
I'll give you that.
Manny. That's Manny in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. No, we were just being humorous, man. We were not trying to start no drama with Manny.
Right.
We were just being humorous.
Oh, really?
That's it. Or my attempt at humor.
You sound nice. Your chat's going off though.
Chat's going off. Rolling pizza up and eating it like a burrito is the best. That's called a calzone. Check out Good Dog Press. I don't know what it is, but pizza plus cake has to be the best. Pizza cake is the best. And the cooler thing is to lift the shark. There you go. See, we lifted the shark.
Pizza cake? I heard of pizza pie, but pizza cake?
It's a pizza pie.
Yeah, what do they call pizza pies? Pizza's pies. Like I'm going to get a pie. Like what kind of pie? Pepperoni. But that's not a pie. That's a pizza.
Maybe we can flag down an Italian and ask him sometime.
I did. They didn't have an answer for me. They said that's an American thing.
Jeez. Okay, we're gonna have to find some American and find out what's going on there.
I was like, non c'è che vuol dire lui, non capisco, cosa americana. I said, okay. Uh-oh.
There's your Puerto Rican.
Uh-oh.
What? Oh, what?
He said, there's your Puerto Rican right there.
There's your soldier.
That's
There's
my
your
soldier.
reference.
Screen
Who's that?
cap.
Who that is?
I have no idea. It's a Puerto Rican man from the 1950s.
That's very cool. And we just got to muscle him up.
Oh yeah, just a little bit.
Oh.
The hair is great, man.
I do like the hair, man. The hair is pretty awesome.
That serious pico de gallo going really hard, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's where they took the Superman curl from. I think they looked at Puerto Ricans and said, "Hey, what's that little curl they got in the front of their forehead? Hey, let's put that on Superman."
Yeah. Interesting that they took the. If that's the case, it kind of makes you wonder why. Well, I guess they'd have to call him something different if he was raised by Puerto Ricans.
Yeah. But the funniest meme I ever seen was the one with Captain America, when they say the moment you realize Captain America is Puerto Rican, because it's got the one star with the blue and the three stripes.
I love that meme.
And then I went to a con, right? And this Puerto Rican dude had the suit on and changed it to Captain Puerto Rico. I died laughing.
Oh.
I was like, I love it, guy. I love it. Way to rep. Way to rep. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, everyone's been mispronouncing Superman. It's actually Superman.
Superman.
Superman. So
Superman. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just make observations.
Yeah. So what would we be calling him instead of Kal-El?
I don't know.
Carlos.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carlos Kent. I can go with that.
Carlos.
Here you go. Pablo Romero came in with the quick jab.
Yeah.
Quick jab, like Carlos.
Yeah, and he didn't land in Smallville, Kansas. He landed in
Utuado, Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Jureka says Kalos, you mean?
Kalos.
Jeez.
Oh my goodness. DC, don't sue us.
Right. And Superman fans
DC don't have the money to sue you.
Yeah. And fans of Superman don't kill us.
I know. If those still exist.
Oh yeah. It's quite possible that Bendis chased them all away.
If those still exist. What's up, Pablo?
Did you know that Batman, Bruce Wayne in Latin America is Bruno Diaz?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Bruno Diaz. I love it.
Yeah, no, right? Who came up?
Really, if you look at the Spanish Latin America dubbing of the animated series of the all Adam West show is Bruno Diaz.
Now I'll give you that. Adam West was an amazing Batman.
Can we just lightbox Pablo again? Because especially the angle that we had on this drawing.
There you go.
Pablo, ¿qué es ese? What is that?
It's the Darkwing from Battle.
Huh. Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
We got Cat in the chat, Bullet in the chat. We already said hi to Bullet. Model 316 is in the chat. And let's see. Model 316 is asking about John Dillard. Have no earthly idea what happened to the man. He was hot and he burned like a bright star and he fizzled out. So I don't know what's up with his life, honestly. Cat R says, too bad he's not around. Maybe. Who knows? And Cat is saying hi to Marcus. I don't know. John is not. I think John doesn't like me personally, but I don't know why. I heard rumors, but
There we go.
he's never told me. So one day we'll figure that out. Whenever he reappears into streams and whatnot.
I always liked the gaming the system name though. I thought that was clever.
Yeah, that was a nice moniker.
That's kind of what my son did at the end of school. Said,
Gaming.
I could get a 30 on this and still pass. Nah, I'm joking. He was an honor grad. He did great.
Cool.
Yeah. We had baccalaureate service on Sunday, and I tell you what, it's sad. You know, when I went through school, it was pretty much mandatory. Everybody went, right? But out of a class of about 200 or so, I think maybe 20 kids showed up for the baccalaureate service. So it's sad. They missed out. The guy, the preacher who delivered the message, I tell you what, you would have thought it was Gary Busey because he looked and acted just like Gary Busey.
Let's see.
Gary Busey found his way. Allegedly.
Mm-hmm. Cape Blonde is in the house. And he's saying, Bull is saying, don't fall into Dillard's sardonic nature. And Savvy says, who doesn't like boobs at Durakin? Because apparently there's a lot of them. Shinobi's got some. Pablo got some somewhere. And Wapo's got none. But
no, just straight scary stuff tonight.
Straight scary stuff.
But
Pablo likes to draw the sexy women. That's why him and Manny get along so well.
Yeah.
Is that sexy women or sexy women?
Yeah, that's a good question. It depends on which Pablo Romero shows up.
Well, you know, they say you should draw what you know, so I think we should all go hang out with Pablo.
Yeah.
Right.
Pablo's got a lot of natural talent to draw from, up in his country.
Yeah, this little darling here is just in response to the latest controversy involving the FF7 remake with Tifa.
Ah, yeah.
Let's see. Kat wants to know who's drawing today, so let me go down the roster. Being highlighted on the screen today is Mr. El Guapo from El Guapo Comics. And he is drawing something from a book that's about to come out. El Guapo, take it away.
All right, so this is one of the pages from my comic, Chango. And in here we have Demon, 2 demons, because, just one is enough to scare a poor child. We got to throw 2 in here. So, yeah, that's why there's no half-naked women. We're just drawing demons right now. Scary stuff. So Chango is going to be coming out soon, and I'm very excited. I'm into the 29th page now of 56. So, yeah, I'll keep you guys posted as we get closer.
All right. And next up, thank you very much, Mr. El Guapo Comics. And next up, we have Mr. Manuel Correa, a.k.a. Good Dog Press, doing some stuff for his Unbreathable Skunk Girl that's coming out in 3 weeks. Hopefully, Manny doesn't have a mouthful of chips and he can speak.
I'm just cruising over here, figuring out what I'm going to do with the background.
Oh.
The backgrounds.
El Guapo does have a Twitter, and it's El Guapo Comics.
Yeah.
Great. And a YouTube channel.
And that's also called El Guapo Comics. Just look for the icon that looks more like me than anybody else, and that's when you know you have El Guapo Comics, because he used me as a reference for his logo. No, I don't know why. I don't know why, but I am a good-looking guy, and that logo is very, very good looking. I'm saying nothing else. Saying nothing else.
And of course, everybody can go on over to Indiegogo and Indiecron and go look at Unbreathable Skunker and sign up for exclusives, free pinup and free trading card. Only if you sign up. 21
right.
days before it goes on air.
That's
Gotta
right.
go live.
So Marcus, can you drop the link for the campaign again, for the pre-launch campaign?
Thanks, Marcus.
And that would be greatly appreciated. Next, we have Josh, who is drawing in secret, but he can still say hi.
Hi, everyone. Legally, I can tell you I'm working on an upper deck project.
And he's doing some great stuff.
Jimmy, if you want to show those pictures,
You
those
want
are the
that?
ones from the last set. That way, I
Those are the ones for the last set. I can show those.
show those. All those were not X'd out, so you can show all those.
All right, let me see how I'm gonna do that. Hold on. Move to the left. All right, so let me put it back on me, and hopefully y'all can see it. And this is the last set of upper deck cards that Josh worked on. I won't be able to zoom, of course, because I didn't copy it into my thing. But let me see. And that's from the last set he did. And that's some more from the last set he did. And that's the last set he did. So Josh does some great, amazing work. So every so often, Upper Deck will call on him. It seems like every 5 months they'll call on Mr. Josh.
It seems that way.
And he'll do some new cards. Yeah, I didn't know if I could show those or not. So that's why I didn't, I left it.
No,
alone.
yeah, that's why I sent them.
I was like,
I'm
not
I
going
can't
to talk.
show my screen. I can't show you what I'm working on. My contract.
Right. Yep. So that's that. Okay. And then the next guy is Mr. Pablo Romero Arts.
Yeah.
And yep. So there you go. And what's Pablo? What you working on, buddy?
I'm working on the Dark Queen from Battletoads.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Pablo doesn't say much, so
Pablo lets his art do the talking.
yep. But Pablo also has a Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and it's all Pablo Romero Art on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. So there you go.
Sounds so much better when you say it like that.
This is Pablo has been very, very good to me with his art.
Oh yeah, Pablo's amazing. Next we have Shinobi Raccoon. Sir, take it away.
Okay, tonight I'm trying my main character from an upcoming comic book called Shinobi Raccoon as of now, and this is today this is just in response to the latest controversy concerning the Final Fantasy VII remake concerning Tifa's breast size. Apparently some people were upset over the slight breast reduction, which wasn't really that big of a deal. But you have to keep in mind that they gave her a sports bra. Hence the sports bra on my drawing.
Yep. And Bullet loves Pablo because his art is very 80s, and he's right. And boom. And then we have Trusty Sidekick who's doing blues. I don't know if it'll show up very well on the screen, but Trusty, what are you working on, sir?
Don't know how well it's going to show up, but I'm doing a commission for our good friend Raggedy Man, who wanted a Rebirth Red Hood with something Miss Martian related. So he said whether it's a shirt or a button or what. So got a little Miss Martian on his chest.
And that is the lineup, ladies and gentlemen. Anybody have any?
I've seen anything with Red Hood in it.
Yeah. So that's the lineup there, Kat. That is the full lineup. Any other questions anybody has out there running around? Nothing? No? All right. Trusty's doing the mod thing. He's dropping links. Marcus dropped the pre-launch link. Things are
No, I'm not.
beautiful. Actually, I'm sorry. That's right. KG is Trusty's drawing. My bad, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Just don't like KG.
Oh, and Bullet's trolling me again. Great.
Bullet likes to troll, man. It's okay. Bullet likes that. Sometimes he's just bullet is bullet, man.
Yeah.
It happens. But that's what we got going on, man. At Wapo Comics. Oh yeah, if you haven't subscribed to a Wapo, man, y'all need to go ahead and give that man some love. He definitely deserves the subs. He puts out great quality work. He is a
Yes, he does.
26-year pro, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, 25.
25. And he's an all-around good guy. We joke around about his logo because I found out that we look like brothers. His logo is actually him, but
Pretty crazy, man.
but the likeness is so crazy that we just play around with it.
Right.
We just play around with it. Bullet says, if I don't troll, who else would? I don't know. Probably because Joshua Hughes hasn't dropped here in a while. Usually Pablo Romero, comes by and trolls, but he decided to join us on the panel. Right. And so that's amazing stuff, man. And Katar says, if you call people trolls, they're really gonna act like trolls. Sometimes. Some people just enjoy it though. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It is
you
what
can
it is.
troll and be funny.
Right.
You don't need to troll and hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't mind that at all. I was trying to troll Manny with the cheesecake thing, but then it almost became...
Bullet's actually the good. Yeah, Bullet is actually the good troll.
Yeah, Bullet is funny sometimes.
Well, E, your mistake was to try to troll Manny on the cheesecake thing with Skunk Girl right there to defend him.
I know
she backed your man up real quick.
Yeah, she done back Manny up like don't. So, and this goes to the love story of Manny and Skunk Girl, how they met. It's a story of vampires, volcanoes, Hawaii, and Knights Templars. Okay. So
I love this story, and every time that I hear it, a new tear falls down my face.
You've never heard the story, Snoopy Raccoon?
It's new every time.
Yeah. It's a wonderful story, man. You have to catch one of my old streams. I'm not gonna say it again, man. He gets exasperated.
Right.
So
yeah. I just feel like I'm in a Killing Joke where the Joker's like, if I had to choose an origin story, I prefer it to be multiple choice.
Well, Manny's is pretty much the same all the way around. You know, it basically boils down to Manny was sent on a mission by the Knights Templars to take out a coven of vampires in Hawaiian mountaintop that's actually a volcano. And he failed. And Skunk Girl was on vacation in Hawaii. And she was the next agent available, but she was getting a Manny and a Patty, Manny and Patty done. And so she had her little paper flip-flops and the paper between her toes and
gotta make sure they dry properly.
You know, and so they call her up, and so she's like, I'm on vacation. Why I gotta go say this clumsy oaf that can protect himself, right? So anyway, because duty trumps everything, you know. I'm really condensing this story. She goes up the mountain, she kicks everybody's butt. She goes to get Manny. Manny is hurt. He weighs too doggone much for her to carry. So she winds up nursing him to health in the mountain, and she can't help but fall in love with him. So she falls in love. They get married, and the end.
Oh, good. She doesn't have the strength of Captain Marvel, where she can crush people's hands when they tell her to smile.
Right. No. She is a very adept fighter. But you know, you got to think about, you know, Manny's a tall guy. So, and according to the tales of lore, when Manny was young, he used to be like the super bodybuilder, weightlifter dude.
Right.
And so I am not saying that Manny was too big because he was rotund. You know, he was just over muscle.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Manny will tell you, he was like a workout machine in his days. Right. I have no proof of this, but I'm going based on, you know, my embellishment has some truth to it, you know.
Sorry.
You know, some truth.
The best story is always good.
you know.
Right.
But that's the short version of the story. But we're gonna make it into an ash can. I don't know who's gonna draw it, but we definitely gonna make it into an ash can. And you know, the how Manny met the unbreathable skunk girl. The story.
Yeah, maybe you can make another contest out of it. The winner gets to do the ash can.
Yeah, maybe. I gotta get the story down all the way through though, so we can get the panels and everything together. It should be a quick, maybe like 10 pages.
Yeah,
Maybe.
10 pages. No,
Yeah,
sorry.
It should be like a quick 10-page hitter. You know, we'll get it out there, and you know. But we also got Shabby's Tragic Love with starring Pope Fire. That's another ash can that's coming out soon. That's another ash can coming soon to an Indiegogo campaign near you, or maybe not, maybe to Comixology or something. If I could fund it myself, I will. I'm not even gonna. I'm not. You know.
Or Shinobi Raccoon versus the Peeping Shady.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know all the stories. I know about Shabby and his tragic love arc with oh yeah, and Stairs. Don't forget Stairs. Stairs has a major role in why Shabby can never reach the love of his life, Pope Fire. It's a tragic story, a very tragic story. It's too tragic to even tell. You'll have to wait for the ash can, for sure.
Understandable.
But y'all stick around. It may happen. But definitely want to do a How Many and the Skunk Girl fell in love and got married. The story of vampires, volcanoes, Hawaii, and Knights Templars.
Okay.
Manny hates that Knights Templar part, but
Yeah, that part you need to leave out.
no, it's in there. It's
It was
part of what it is.
horrible.
I'm thinking this could be a modern day love story.
Yeah. What did the Knights Templar ever do to you?
I don't know what Manny has against them.
Oh God.
But Manny is Catholic, so, and I'm not. So that's why he has some issues with the Knights Templars. You know. But anyway, I digress. We can make it that's how don't forget the stairs. That's how Manny got wounded. No, Manny got wounded because he's top heavy. He doesn't do leg workouts and got toppled over.
Didn't need to.
You know. Freaking Manny. He didn't balance the body.
That'll get you every time, you know.
Oh boy.
You know.
We're gonna have to work on that course, son.
No, Bullet, he worked for the Templars. He was on secret mission from the Templars to get the vampires.
Oh.
That's the whole thing. That's the whole story. But if Manny really doesn't like the Knights Templars, we can change it. But it just makes the story better, because what other secret organization is there that stops vampires?
Skull and Bones.
There's very few Templar stuff. So
I like the Knights Templar.
You like that? Yes. Hey, it's on a vote. So we got 3 so far. 1 name for Manny.
Every time you say Knights Templar, all I can think about is Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Bullet says he's editing on the fly, the old Marvel method. No, I mean, the story is already written. We just got to get Tank Ferret on board, and we got to get an artist, maybe Trusty or somebody that's not busy doing big projects, and do this, you know, just for fun.
So what I would do on something like that is I would offer to do the layouts,
right?
And then someone could go in and tighten the pencils.
Mm-hmm.
If they feel good about inking it, they could ink it or have someone else ink it. Kind of like back in the day when Keith Giffen used to do layouts for everybody and Dan Jurgens used to do layouts for everybody.
Oh, nice. You know, when you get unbusy, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
We'll talk about it. I definitely want to do the Manny story.
Is that going to be an
I think that could be epic.
That's the skunk girl stretch goal.
Maybe. That means I got to finish writing the story quick. Then I got to get hot.
Yeah. Is there a $100 tier yet?
For what?
It's Skunk Girl, so we can put the ash can on something.
There is $100 tier. Yes, there is.
No, but the ash can is a part, man. That might be for fun. I might wind up funding that on my own,
Okay.
just for fun. This is
Right.
just a fun thing. It's no big deal,
I can accept that.
you know, because Skunk Girl comes out in 3 weeks, and there's no way we can do an ash can. Well, I mean, possibly yes, but
Well, it launches in 3 weeks.
Yeah,
It does
launch it
come out in 3
weeks. Yeah.
all right. Tell you what, if people are really serious about it, I'll write the story. And if Wapo has time and he wants to do the layouts, that's amazing. And if Trusty wants to go back and tighten up and ink, that's even better. Or if he
Right.
wants to just tighten up and I'll ink,
There you
I'm
go.
good with that. And if Josh wants to do no, Josh can't. He's working on something else. Pablo, you want to do the colors?
I don't do colors.
Okay, never mind. All right, I can't do colors. I'm colorblind. That would be terrible.
I can do colors
Well, you
for
do.
my
Well,
work.
you do have colorblind in your Twitter name.
Yeah. That was actually a suggestion from one of the subs. Like, hey, if you're colorblind, you should put it on your Twitter handle. I was like, you know what? I'll do it. I don't care. So that's what that came about. Well, who we can get through colors? Manny's gonna be busy doing his own colors for his own book.
Yeah, see, I'd do it if this project gets done.
Because Josh is an amazing colorist. That's why they call him the Kopi Kid.
Ooh,
Gotta
you should
remember,
do-
it's gotta be done by August 30th.
It's 10 pages, right?
Whatever you guys gonna do.
It's 10 pages. It's gonna be a short story.
you should,
It's
you
an
should
ash
be all
can.
colored with
Oh, we could
coffee.
we don't even have to color it. We could just do old ash can, black and white, and make it simple. And that'll cut down on a whole bunch of overhead.
Or you could do it in you could do it in gray tones and zipper tone like back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have no earthly idea how to do that, but I will definitely
Oh,
Google.
it's right there. You got it in Manga Studio, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
You got the zipper tones coming out the Yahoo.
All right.
Hang on a minute.
So there you go. There you go. You think it's possible to do it?
I don't know, if you stop talking and start writing, maybe it'll get done.
Of course, no one ever bothered to ask Manny if he wanted us to do this.
I know. What do you think, Manny?
Manny's getting outvoted on this, so this thing's happening apparently.
When did I lose control?
He's like, screw it.
Humor the kids.
Yep, pretty much.
You have to do whatever you want to, but it's not gonna be on the Skunk Girl campaign.
Yeah,
Why
we're
not?
gonna keep that pure. The Skunk Girl campaign is her own thing.
Yeah.
Stretch
right.
goal. Stretch goal. Come on.
Stretch goal? All right.
50K stretch goal.
Oh, 50K. Oh my lord.
That's a big stretch goal.
Big. Oh man.
Let's say you said your campaign is what, 1,000 goal? Was your goal $1,000 for your campaign, Manny? So let's make it a $5,000 stretch goal.
Well, we'll have to be more than 5,000. I got
Okay.
a bunch of stretch goals already.
All right. So there you go.
We'll talk.
This might happen. All right. I'll start writing.
We'll talk.
I mean, this you don't want it. This is not. You don't have to, Manny. I'm just saying.
It's funny as hell, though.
It is a funny story. I kind of like it.
You know what? You got to roll with the punches. Don't be a stiffy. You know.
Yeah, I kind of like it. But I'm privy to some more information, so I like that story a lot.
You know,
And
as long as it's a singe, everything's good. It's when you burn.
well, I try not to because I actually do like the unbreathable skunk girl, the real physical wife, and so you know, I think she likes the story too, though.
Just make sure you get some jalapeno juice cake in there.
Oh, that has to happen.
I gotta put it in the story. I gotta put in the main story.
You do, man.
You know.
had one of the skunks spill jalapeno juice on the cake, and the other skunk trying to fix it, and then and then one of the skunks rats the other skunk out.
Oh Lord, yeah, my biggest skunk rat me out. Right, Ortiz.
Unbreathable Skunk Girl said, "It's not far from the truth."
Oh Lord.
The love story that is. I'm telling you, man, people love that story. They get all teary eyed and everything when every single time they hear the story of the vampires and Unbreathable Skunk Girl having to save Manny and all that stuff.
That's right. When we're around the campfire, you know, all the kids gather around. They say, "Uncle E, tell us the story."
Oh no.
And I do my best. I tell the story as best as I can. Sometimes Manny be, oh my Lord,
Right.
Oh my Lord.
and whatnot, but I do the best that I can to make sure that Manny is well represented in his failure to handle the situation, and Skunk Girl is the hero of the book. So, you know, because Skunk Girl is the hero before she's the villain. You know, this is why we gotta paint Skunk Girl in a good light and in the bad light, and you know, and so that we do what we do. At 5-minute warnings, E. Oh, it's 8:56. I got the 5-minute warning.
Whoa.
See, we got super excited with the whole let's do the Skunk Girl story, and you know, so we'll see what happens.
We're all
You
being
know?
super excited.
I mean, you know, I'm just playing around, but if people really want to do it, we'll do it. If Manny says it's a go, everybody get ready.
Hey, you guys
We get punchy enough, it'll happen.
Yeah. No, I was completely serious about doing those layouts.
I'm serious about taking you up on it.
Uh-oh, it's happening.
Even if I have to pay you out of pocket.
I mean, look at these layouts. These are it's taken me 25 years to do layouts like this where you can't tell what is what, but I know exactly what's going on.
Right. But anyway, we do have we're now to the 3-minute warning. KG has been so gracious to let me know that we are about to shut it down. Shoot, my little ink job is pretty much without some line weights done, so I'm good. And I was talking a lot of boo-boo. I was talking a lot of bull crap. One day I'm gonna be good at this. But anyway, let's go ahead and do roll call. And we'll start with Shinobi Raccoon. Tell everybody where you can be found, sir.
Okay, I can be found on Twitter at Rodent Raccoon. I can also be found on Instagram at Tanuki Clan. And when I get my plans together for my YouTube channel for more videos, I'll be having more of those up soon.
And thank you, sir. Mr. Trusty Sidekick, the new voice of Comicsgate.
You can find me at Trusty Sidekick 3 on Twitter. Trusty Sidekick Art on Instagram, and old stuff on DeviantArt.
Awesome. And our good friend, Mr. Pablo Romero Art.
Yes. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, also here on YouTube, Pablo Romero Art.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I love that guy. And even though he is working on top secret stuff, Mr. Josh Chris Art.
Yeah, you can find me at Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube at Josh Chris Art.
And my brother from another mother, my twin lookalike, Mr. El Guapo Comics.
All right, you can find me on Twitter at El Guapo Comics. And please head on over to that YouTube channel for El Guapo Comics. The content has been getting better. We've been having the last couple shows have been pretty solid. We talk about art. We try to stay intensive on that. And yeah, so come on over. I plan on doing an intensive inking tutorial coming up here pretty soon. Kind of go over exactly the process of inking and how to do that. We're going to be posting other stuff. So yeah, please head on over there and subscribe, let people know. Also, you can find me on Instagram at the Art of Caesar Feliciano, and look for a couple projects. I got Chango, the Broken Veil coming out, and also one of my other creator-owned projects going to be coming out this year, later in the year, the Red 10, superhero murder mystery in 10 parts. So please come on, keep an eye out for those things, and thank you very much, and thanks E and Manny for the show. Great job, guys.
Anytime.
Great job yourself.
And last but not least, the man of the hour, whose campaign will kick off in 3 weeks. The one, the only. He's a little breathable, but his character isn't. Manny from Good Dog Press.
Thank you, E, for having me on here, and as always. And go on over to Indiegogo, sign up, be eligible for the exclusive trading card and exclusive pinup. Only can get that if you sign up with your email. You don't have to purchase anything, just sign up. And yeah, 3 weeks away, so I got a lot of work to do. And I'm just hanging and banging and trying to get it done. And thank you guys for all the support, all the times you guys out there retweeting, all the fan art. It's really appreciated. Everything that you guys send to me, you guys know I shout it out. It's awesome stuff. And you can find me on Good Dog Press. The next time I'll be on will be Friday night, 10 p.m. Thanks, E.
Hey, man, anytime, my brothers. Everybody here is kind of like family to me lately, so I really appreciate your support coming on the show, making it the great show that it is. Without all y'all contribution, and of course the people in the chat, this wouldn't even be a fun show to be on, man. It'd just be me inking and talking to myself. So I really appreciate y'all for coming and joining us and showing off your artwork. And of course, my name is E. Ortiz, and obviously you can find me on this YouTube channel. You can also find me on Good Dog Press on Mondays and Fridays. And whenever I can, I'll be on El Guapo Comics channel as well, giving him support and love. And God bless and good night.
Aloha.
Ciao.
See you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.